Yo, I think we are live. Holy shit, man.
Let's
We
go,
right back
JG.
at y'all, man. It's your boy
And
JG.
you already know it's Jay Jonah.
Diving into season 8, episode 3.
It's an odd number, baby. It's an odd number, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Just so happy to be back in the studio. Again, can we reflect? Make sure y'all go follow, like, comment, subscribe.
Please.
Kick that notification bell every time we drop it. Y'all shit can just pop up. You feel me? You ain't got to do no work. Just click the bell. It'll be easy.
Don't forget to follow, like, and share. With your, you know what I'm saying? Share with your people, too. You know what I'm saying? Friends, relatives, everybody. Everybody should be knowing what y'all listening to.
She say so. But we on 3, G. We on 3, which means we got a guest in the building today, man. This one's special. Another individual that I got mad respect for, bro. Created his own way, did it from the ground up, and paved his way through it. You feel me? In my mind, G, I ain't gonna lie. A ninja. I don't know why I think of it like that, but bro, he's a ninja to me. Every time I've got to meet him a couple times and be in the same presence as him, he moves so militant. You feel me? It's like he graduated from the League of Shadows. You know what I mean? Like Ra's al Ghul gave him his credit himself, bro. The way he moves is so crazy, so strategic.
Sheesh.
I gotta give him the credit when it's due, bro. I got mad respect for this man, bro, for real. If y'all don't know who the fuck I'm talking about, bro, please give a BSP warm welcome, bro, for the diamond out the mud, bro. Don Quez.
That's the motherfucking intro
Hell
right there.
yeah, baby. Yes,
I appreciate
sir.
that. I appreciate
What's
that.
up, Pop? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Just living. Enjoying
Yeah.
life right now. I'm happy. I'm
Yeah.
happy for sure. Yeah.
We
Hell
got
yeah.
him, yo. We got him.
We got him, yeah.
Don, thank you, bro. Really,
Appreciate
for,
it,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, accepting the invitation, bro. Because I know
Always,
you
man.
got a lot of shit that you got going on right now from every avenue, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for you to take the time today, we really do appreciate that, bro.
It's all
Seriously.
love, man. All love. All
Thanks,
love.
bro. If you don't know, I feel like you do, but we got to tell you anyways what we're here to do on the Blowin Smoke podcast, bro. We're here to give an elevated perspective on everyday situations, talk our shit, and bring some real news to the table.
Yes, sir.
But while we do that, JG, Donnie switched it up on us, bro. I thought we were celebrating today, but he had something on his chest he got to say, I guess, bro. But what the fuck are we drinking on today, JG? What did Donnie choose for today?
I mean, the people should see on the
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, you got it.
People should see on the YouTube. Donnie came through and he said that he wanted to drink. Don Quez came through and he said that he wanted to give respect until, you know what I'm saying, people, I wait for the liquor to loosen up hockey. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
So,
You right.
Don Quez came through and he said, you know what, I want some yak. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some Hennessy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all got? The wine, cool. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, he said, I need some Hennessy.
I thought I was gonna be popping a cork tonight, G. I thought we were gonna be sipping. He said he wanted the yak. I'm like, oh, we taking shots tonight. He got something to say to the
Did
people.
I make the mistake?
Nah,
Shit.
you didn't.
Hey, we gonna find out. But it's gonna be a good episode in the
Hell yeah.
meantime. Y'all
Hell
make
yeah.
sure y'all stay tuned. Hey, for real though, whoever got a bottle or a shot or anything with them that they ever consume, take a shot with us, me, Don Quez, and Jay Jonah.
You usually
and
be decking
everybody.
the first one, so I was gonna ask you, are we gonna take it back to back right now?
I'm
What's
putting
up?
it right back down.
Come on, G. Pull
I'm
up.
putting
We
it
gotta
right back
pull
down.
up. All right, or pull up. We can start the podcast.
And you're picking it right back
We
up.
can get the
You're
BSP.
picking it right
I'll
back
pour the
up.
shots up when it's time
What
to
the
take
hell
one. We
is
gotta
going
get the
on?
starter. You know how it goes. You gotta get the starter shot in. Let the people take the shot with us. You feel me?
Oh my God.
But go ahead though. I'm ready to get the BSP while I pour these shots.
I'm gonna go, hold on. Let me take a sip of this water real quick.
You
man,
right.
real
You
quick.
right. Like Don.
That's
Don.
the best chaser right there is that H2O.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, okay, so why did you choose the Hennessy today? Is that a preferred drink you usually drink while you make music or create the art?
Honestly, I haven't drank Hennessy in a minute. I've been on tequila mostly.
Okay.
Tequila?
Yeah.
What kind? Like dark or brown? Blanco?
Blanca.
Blanco?
Yeah.
He's
That's
the
cool.
Blanco
Don
way.
Julio?
Don Julio's cool.
Which one do you like though?
70s cool. I fuck with 70s.
Yeah, 70s.
70s like
well,
the
take
clear,
70s
clear
still in that
Neho.
hoe.
You
Yeah.
can't go wrong with
Yeah,
that at all.
it's
though.
just, you know what I mean? Basic shit. Haven't tried the Casamigos and shit yet. I know
You
the
haven't?
Casamigos hype is crazy right now, but
Can't nothing beat that Don Julio 70 though.
yeah.
Can't
I mean,
nothing.
shit. This is all I've been on like for shit since most of my adult life. So you know, going over to that tequila, I'm like, all right, it's different.
Would you feel like it was a step to like grown man status? I guess you're like, all right, I was drinking this shit when I was.
Nah, see what it was the hangovers was crucial.
Bro, I know exactly. What
You know what I
I
mean?
that
But
shit.
it got so much damn sugar in it where it's just
bro,
like,
I wake up, my chest hurts. Like I got the worst heartburn. I need to chug a
yeah,
bottle
exactly,
of water.
exactly. So I was just like, well, let me switch it up, and a lot of my homies drink tequila, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it with y'all.
While we talking about it, just take the fucking shot. You feel me? Man, cheers. If y'all at home watching, man, this is Don Quez, bro. We appreciate you for sliding. Ooh. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. I'm ready though, G. Chase it.
Yeah, I need a chaser with it. All right, hey, for me, I started off cool, calm, collective conversation. We all gonna continue to have.
That's all we do.
We need our people to listen though. Don.
Yeah.
Take me back if you can, my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody see the persona of how you bring right now, but not everybody understand. Everybody has a story on how they got to who they are. So for me personally, I got to ask, and this is just, for me, if my listeners want to hear it, what got you into actually having music in your life? Did you grow up with it in your household, or was it something that you picked up on? Was it something that you're in the house, like, you know what, hey, my mom, what you listening to? Dad, what you listening to? What's that?
I would say it's a little bit of that, and then I guess it was just a little bit of like self-discovery. I don't know anybody in my household or family that does music. So I didn't grow around like
no instruments, nothing.
Right. Nothing. What I became a fan of was the radio as a kid. And my like vivid memories is like of what I was really not into, but like what I always heard was like K-Win, like fucking like Nelly and Ashanti, Mary J. Blige, them Franchise Boys, that whole crunk era and shit.
Yes, sir.
So it was just like, you know what I'm saying, early 2000s. And I had like older cousins that, they would play shit and stuff like that. But as far as any musicians and shit in my household, or what really inspired me to start taking that leap towards music, it was just I always felt like I was a creative person. And I started off just drawing a lot. Straight up just like in class, every day, just drawing and always creating shit in like, a picture aspect. And then eventually it just gradually turned into hearing shit. Like, and it would just be like, where the fuck did this come from? Yeah. Like this sound. Because music is nothing. It's just like airway, like sound waves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got an example? Can you bring into an example of what that might be? What would you hear that would be one of those trigger moments? Like, what is that?
So like I didn't get into like discovering like my own taste for music until I'd say like middle school, because that's when I got hold of the internet. And I was able to go on YouTube, and you can go down a wormhole with YouTube.
Right.
You can just end up somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And I was just so like into whatever like music just sounded good to me. And I don't even know, like it'd be like a lot of like boom bap, it'd be a lot of like Big L, Pac, Atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm hearing is just different. You're all over the place type
shit.
You know what I'm
saying?
It wasn't Mary J. Blige and Dean Franchise Boys.
He wasn't.
No, I was never like, I'd like this sound and only this sound. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? Like, this sounds cool as fuck, and so does this. So I'm like, I don't know, just so intrigued by just music generally. You know,
the fact that it sounded so different too, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. And I think that plays a big part of how my music sounds now, because it's just so like, it's unorthodox. It's different. Like, so
was you that
genre
kid,
bending?
Was you that kid in high school, middle school, walking around with your headphones, playing your music, playing your this, that, and the third?
Yeah.
Not your music, but like music for like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just like so I was in high school during like the blog era, like early TDE, Action Bronson, Mac Miller, Dash Retch. Like, you know what I'm saying? That blog era where it was like people was rapping still. I played football all 4 years in high school.
Okay.
What high school you go to, Don?
Lincoln.
Okay. Lincoln High School?
Yeah.
All 4 years?
What year you graduate?
13.
Hey, Lincoln, one of the top high schools in Stockton. If y'all ain't know about it.
I was on like that top team.
You know
what I'm saying?
I know Brandon Cooks. Yeah. I mean, I didn't play with Brandon Cooks, but like, He was a senior when I was a freshman, so we was on the same
Respect.
field and shit.
Damn, that's
Roderick
lit.
Townsend, you know what I'm saying? He's in the Olympics. That's my boy's best friend.
That's lit. Okay, real quick, just touching on the Lincoln St. Mary's games.
Yeah.
Was it how lit was
Crazy.
prepping for that game?
Crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
That's some celebrity shit right there.
Yeah, for the ones that don't know, Lincoln St. Mary's games used to be popping. If you weren't at a Lincoln St. Mary's game, you were not in Stockton.
That is a fact. I feel like
it was so cracking where like I'd be like, damn, I wish I was like in the stands experiencing this too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool. Yeah, so sports is a big part of my life, and I know music and sports, it just goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
You need them both. Okay.
So you played all 4 years. So I mean, you're a senior playing football. Did you know? Because I play football as well, and then I senior year was that point where I realized like, motherfucker, we ain't going to the league for this. You know what I'm saying? So when did you really? You say music and football were kind of in the same spot. When did you more? It
was like my senior year. I had tore my ACL.
Oh, word?
Not ACL. Fucking my hamstring.
Okay. Yep.
And
big difference. I would.
But that was
huge.
Okay.
Hamstring definitely. ACL is
that's
crucial.
Okay.
But hamstring, it was my back of my hamstring. It was crucial. But I had tore it, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I wasn't getting like appreciated enough on the team. Like I felt like I was an asset to the team, and I feel like I wasn't being treated like that.
Favoritism?
Yeah, you know how they try to act like politics ain't a thing in high school, but it's a thing. You know what I'm saying?
In high school, bro.
I played corner and running back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I played with Justin Davis. I don't know if you guys know
Justin Davis.
That's my boy.
Ooh, I don't know, Pop. I might have gave you a quick one too on the line. I don't know.
It's a lot going on in the headphones right now. I did not expect any of this to be here right now. I'm listening though.
Nah, yeah, that's
So you tore the hamstring?
Yeah, and it was just like I wasn't able to play. I feel like I wasn't like, getting as much PT time as I wanted to, and as much work I was putting into it. And
which is a lot of work, bro.
It's a lot of fucking work. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. A lot of early mornings. A lot of parents got to get you to those practices. A lot of late nights too.
Yeah. And physically, I just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I was a little, out of shape. Wasn't the fastest on the team and stuff like that. But eventually, I just was like, me and some of the homies just started rapping on like our phones and shit.
Like just freestyling.
Yeah, always freestyling. But I've always like freestyled. How I really started freestyling was on the bus rides home from games. We would roast each other, but like Wild and Out style. So we would rhyme roast.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everybody said their bars, but it wasn't like hitting. But I would say some shit, and everybody be like,
"Oh,
that was hard."
This nigga talking about mama.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it would be like that, and I'd be like,
okay,
I kind of like that. You know what I mean? I like that reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like. And I knew I could do it. It was easy to me. So I was like,
I was just about to ask that. Like, in that sense of flowing, did you have it already? Like, it just came natural in a sense? Like, oh, I'm clowning them. I'm going to do it.
I mean, I'm sure there was a time in my life where I wasn't the best.
Yeah.
But I could, I guess I was that rhythm. Yeah.
Not a lot of people can necessarily do that wilding out sense to tell a joke and in rhyming sense in a form. So, I mean, if you did it fluently, like you said, it came easy. That's dope.
I mean... Yeah, it came easy enough for me to be able to deliver it.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That's
so I get a reaction out of it.
That's lit.
Wild and Out, shout out. Go check out Don Quez. Y'all really don't know what y'all missing out on.
Right?
Man, but how did you realize like the transition between that high school sports? How did you realize that you actually wanted to take music seriously? Like what made you want to be able to like, okay, I'm going to deliver this for the people, yet alone myself, so that way it's going to, fuel my fire type thing. What made you want to take it serious?
I didn't really have anything else going for me. I was just like, I wasn't really good at school, but I liked music, and all my homies rapped and shit. So, but I was always the one that like kind of took it the most serious, and I was always the one they were like, "Yo, your shit's actually kind of hard." And we would drop songs in high school and shit like that, and every once in a while we'll get somebody passing through halls. They'd be like, "Hey, bro, like that song you dropped was fire." And all it really took for me was one person to say that. Because that means, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could build off one person. I can, I can make one person turn it 3, 10, 20, you know what I'm saying?
Now, in your mind, senior year, was it assuming senior year?
It was senior year where I was even like skipping football practice to go work in the studio. But it wasn't a studio. It was a fucking $20 little mic like this from Radio Shack. We tape on the wall, fucking with blankets everywhere, and just on Audacity on this free program where we would just get on instrumentals and shit.
No, that's game, bro.
That's the start of Don Quez.
No,
That's the start of Don Quez right there.
Well, that's after. Before we started, me and my boy Dylan, we used to live in the Palms. It's an apartment over on the north side.
Respect. Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
He used to hit me up every night, and we'd go down. And he had this little ass Kia. It was only fit 2 people in it. And we'd go in there midnight all the way until early morning and just be on the iPhone just rhyming on instrumentals all night, just rhyming. And I really just found a love in something where I was just like, damn, like, this is tight as fuck. Like, I love it. Yeah. And that fire has not left since. It's just, it only grows. It's something that where I'm just like, bro, like, I don't know.
What was that year again?
This is 2013.
2013?
Bro. Yeah.
Damn,
I'm still to this day trying to find what I really love. If I'm being completely honest with people, what I really love to do. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to find that early and be like, yeah, this is it, and I'm running with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I heard Don probably right around like 2015, I would have to say. Like 2015, I probably heard Don. My man Kenzo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I heard you through him, bro, I swear to God, like your sound was like, I heard it like, I was just talking about it with my fellas Emilio, J. Jonah right now, but it's like, your sound is really like to another level. Even back then, bro, like some people might say like, oh man, like he ain't whatever the fuck. Nah, bro, your sound is like something that's already solidified. Nobody has your type of what is it called? Demeanor, or not even demeanor, your delivery. Your delivery. Nobody has your type of word on play and still be able to emphasize on how you even tone your voice, bro. And that shit is like, for me personally, that's why I like listening to you, because like I respect a lot of people still trying to come up, but like when people really have a respect on their craft, you really can see that. And I've seen that ever since 2015. I'm sorry, 2013, like you said, but like 2015, bro, like ever since then, 2016, like for real, but it's been something that's been strengthful in your voice, for real.
But so
appreciate
that takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time, right?
Oh yeah.
So when was that turning point when it was from making music, being in the car at midnight to the morning, then taking music serious to a career?
When I graduated high school.
When you graduated?
Yeah, because like good question. I signed up for fucking Delta Community College.
Okay.
And I was straight off the rip, like ever since I was a kid, I hate school. Like I just hate it. I don't know what it is. It's just something about sitting at a desk and just trying to do that just wasn't for me. And I was going to community college to try to please certain family members and shit like that.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Because I didn't have like a straight on plan, you know what I'm saying? I was working a little job. I worked at a grocery store. And I was just like, bruh, like the only thing I had like a reaction from, or I gained a respect from, was music. And even if it was a small, like minuscule little thing, like it was still there. And it was enough for me to be like, I believe in that enough. I see, I you know what I'm saying? I see what it's doing at a small scale. I can take it to another level.
Yeah.
And I really just was like, fuck it. I don't got nothing else for me. Music is it. And I'm gonna just do it.
So part-time job, you said you had one?
Yeah, I've had multiple jobs.
Multiple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked at a grocery store for like 3 years, a Marina Market over fucking Ben Ho.
Okay, shout out Marina.
Yes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
People don't realize that. Hold on, you was like what, behind the counter? You was UC clerk?
No, I was a fucking I was a bagger in a grocery cart.
Respect.
Fucking, stocker and shit like that. But then it got to a point where I was doing music and shit. Like I would go do a performance. And then some people would come in like, hey, bro, I seen you perform over here. Your shit was tight. And I was like, fuck, I need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like,
but in the sense of I got to get the fuck out of here because I got to go perfect that more. Like, wait, I'm wasting my time here, too. Like,
now, why is it that, like, and I kind of feel the same way also. Like, why not put our faces in situations like that? Grocery store. Everybody needs groceries. Even though we still on the up and rise, like even blowing smoke. Why the fuck we don't get no job at Food for Less? Niggas always there. We just wear like a little BSP or a Don Quez pendant. Niggas be like, damn, like, it's like marketing within itself and you're getting paid. But people be like, nah, I'm not myself. I'm not gonna be at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? But like,
well, it goes back to the argument we have every day, bro. It's like, fuck, we hate waking up and going to wasting our time at this job when we can be putting our time and effort into us, right?
True.
Like, and that's the same thing, right? I'm sure with going to work and bagging groceries, like, fuck this, bro. I can go make 5 songs in this 8 hours I'm about to do right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? But is it? I was gonna say, how fast do you make music songs? Like, is it an 8-hour span for you to make one
It
song?
it depends.
Okay.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it'll take me hella fast. Sometimes it'll be like a couple days where I do something and then come back to the idea and shit like that.
Okay.
Like the Tim record took like an hour.
Word.
Yeah.
That's lit.
And
Tim
then
went crazy.
yeah, that was
Shout out Dad X.
Still go crazy.
yeah. Shout out Dad X. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like people think like you got to put a ton of work on this product to make it pop. When sometimes it's just like if it's a natural vibe. You know what I mean? Like that shit just goes up on itself.
How was that actually creating Tim? You know what I'm saying for you?
It was dope. So that was an era in my life when I had quit the grocery store. I did another job, quit that, and I told my aunt that I lived with at the time, and I was like, "Yo, give me 6 months, and I'm gonna make something happen." And I had gained some friends in the LA area, and I was just like, "Fuck it!" Like I was going back and forth, sleeping on floors and shit in the studio, just being in the studio. And
my dog.
you know, O for sure. I've been working with O for years.
Shout out.
Dex was on my first project, so that was my boy. So they ended up coming with us one time. We're at the studio. Me and Dex cooking up a bunch of records. So we at least did like over that span of like 2-3 days. It was like we cooked up like at least like 10 records.
Oh, so it can come natural.
Yeah,
if it's needed.
Exactly. So I think it was the second day we were out there. So we were sleeping in the studio. We had to get up, go take a shower at the other homie's house, come back, get in the studio before this other session had to come. So we got in there, right? And O is on the laptop. This is O started it. O for sure started the beat. And all you heard was that boom, boom, boom. And I was like, hey, that shit's hard. Save that. And then we got interrupted because we had to leave the studio. Okay. So all we had was that 808 pattern, right? And then we left for like 3 hours. We come back and O starts something new. And I was like, no. Like go back to that first thing. And he started playing dum dum dum. And I was like, this shit is hard. And then I was working with James Delgado at the time, and he added everything else. And then I wrote the hook first. So I wrote the time is money. But I saved it. And then Dex was like, all right, let me get in there. So Dex hopped in there before I even laid my shit down. He laid his verse.
Wait, the what's up, bitch was before you?
Well, I wrote the chorus first and I spit it to him. And I was like, this is what my chorus is going to be. He was like, all right, I got something. So he went in there. What's up, bitch? I ain't even chesty. I'm about to run up the streets. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, this shit is stupid. But I didn't feel pressured at that time. I didn't feel like, oh, fuck, I got to come correct. I just knew it from the get. It was going to be fire. So I was just like, all right. So I go in there and I lay don't waste my time. Don't try your luck. Back in my ability, my sleeves getting cut.
Yep.
I come out the studio and everybody's like, bro, this shit's hard. And I was like, all right, I got a chorus. Went in there, laid the chorus down, layered it up, add the little ad-libs, touch it like that, and then went to the bathroom. And then I was listening to it and I came out and everybody was like looking at each other in this weird way where it was just like, this is hard. And literally that was the only thing we slapped after that night. And we were out in LA, I think, for a couple more days after.
Every time y'all in the car,
and we were just in the car, just like, bro, this shit's going crazy. You know what I mean? So we were just going, we was hella proud of that.
Was the title in the studio? When the title come about? When you're like, we had a name for this song type shit.
Oh, I knew it was Tim from the get.
He's saying it.
Because it was like, I was like, I say time is money, but I'm like, that's so basic. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody sees the word Tim, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this about?
I did. That's what I was like.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody always comes to me like, what's Tim? What, like, why is it called Tim? And I'm just like, it's time is money. I just didn't put the periods because that makes it, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So Tim just looks like a lot more interesting. And I was like, let's run with that.
Marketing guru.
You know what I mean? So we did that, came home. That's when I was doing these 2-song EPs every month. The first one was Godspeed. So going back to that grand scheme of things, I told my aunt, give me 6 months.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying still not finished.
He got back.
That story, in my opinion, still not finished.
Yeah, I'm bringing it all back right here. So six. I told my aunt, give me 6 months. And I was making these 2 songs EP. So I dropped the first one. It's called Godspeed.
Yes, sir.
Had that song American Dream. And what was the other one on it? Fucking, I can't even remember right now. And then that was the first month. And when I dropped that, it was cool. Like everybody was like, okay, this is different. And then I was like, okay, month number 2 comes, and it was called X2. And that's the one that had Tim and fucking.
You make too much music, bro.
Yeah, Tim and Just Me. Just Me was on X2.
Got you.
And literally, like, it took 2 months for me to go from 100 plays on my YouTube to where we were ranging like 50K in a week.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And people ask me all the time, like, they was like, what'd you do? Like, what was it? What was it? Like, what did you do?
What'd you pay?
How much you pay?
Who do I gotta pay?
This.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Respect.
Nothing. I didn't do anything. And it was just the vibe, you know what I'm saying? It was just what it was. It was a special moment. And I feel like that special moment was captured on film and audio form, you know what I mean? Where it was just like, it was undeniable. Like, it was just dope. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it was just right moment, right time. So ultimately, it took me 2 months for really to get it going. But I knew it.
So 2
I knew
out
it was
of
gonna
the
take me
6
6
months.
months.
You didn't know it was gonna take 6, or you like, nah, it's not gonna take 6.
I knew it was gonna take faster. Because I came up with the fucking 2-song EP treatment layout. I was like, if I drop 2 songs a month, this shit's gonna work. And I told everybody this is gonna work. And all the homies was like looking at shit like, this shit is gonna work.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
If you believe in your
first
product
month was like, okay, that was a good stepping stone.
Lit.
Second month, it was like, oh, game over.
Yep.
And from then on, I had to come back, and that's where the Bite the Bullet project came from.
Bite the Bullet was crazy too.
Mhm.
I fucked with that one. I got the transition though. How the hell did you want to even make a remix to, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to even transition to making the remix to Tim?
They actually contacted me. Like, I got word from Pilo's people that he wanted to hop on it because it was going viral on Twitter and shit. So I was like, bro, fuck it, let's do it, let's run it.
Makes sense though.
You know what I mean? Like, why not?
It makes sense.
And we did that, and it was, I'm forever grateful for him doing that. So
Numbers.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That both y'all chemistry, damn near to the point, like what was it? Drake, Lil Wayne, Kanye, Jay-Z. Bro, y'all for what it is right out here in the Valley and Bay Area, bro. Like, y'all could really run a whole motherfucking mixtape album about this bitch. No cap. No cap.
Yeah.
Are you Filipino?
Pilo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Mexican Filipino.
Mexican Filipino.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it
But
work?
about it, shout
out Numb. You know what I'm saying? Numb. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh y'all, that'd be lit though, bro.
Hell
Bite
yeah.
the Bullet, 2019, right?
Yeah.
It was back in 2019, but we went to a listening party for that too. And then Hell of a Ride. I didn't know that right now.
Right.
Hell of a Ride, 2021. 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In what span of that 2 years did the idea of Hell of a Ride come about? Because like I said, I know you calculated from the get.
Well, actually, Bite the Bullet was supposed to be Hell of a Ride.
Really?
Yeah. Because if you listen to...
Is that a BSB exclusive, bro?
That's a BSB exclusive right there.
I was like, I'm over here fidgeting right now.
So if you listen to the Tim lyrics, I actually say in the song, it's been one hell of a ride. I actually say one hell of a ride in it. And what I felt I was experiencing was one hell of a ride. But I felt like I didn't have enough time to fully execute that idea yet.
Wow.
So I was like, let me do something else and come back to this idea. And when I felt it was ready, that's when I dropped Hell of a Ride.
So you mean to tell me at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of that shit, when I see like artistry and all these other people, they try and dissect what they're trying to do. Oh, I said this 10 years ago. This is the reason why I'm doing it, or whatever it is. You literally took a sentence that you said back in a hit song that you came out with and ran a whole choreographical actual album out of it.
Yeah.
But this is
that's unfathomable to me.
Yeah.
Like that's just, man, bro. That's
every
like,
every time people think they caught up, I'm already 10 steps ahead.
I'm seeing it. I'm really seeing it.
Bro, he just dropped the album last Friday. If you haven't got it, make sure y'all go stream it. Every
Hell of a Ride.
Only person I know that could like I don't even know who compared to doing that type shit. Like, there's somebody like Tupac.
You can ask anybody, bro. Like, Bite the Bullet had the name Hell of a Ride, but I was like, it's not it yet. It's not there yet.
Wow.
This Donnie Bugatti shit was leading up to this moment.
Wow.
Donnie Bugatti leads up to this moment. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Bugatti.
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie, man. Your sound, even from the get go, is already what you saying. Don,
So-
you finna be.
So for
You-
young artists coming up, is that something you would recommend to them? Is to plan your shit out in advance?
Nah,
or-
I would say do whatever works for you.
In that sense,
I'm
it's like
listening.
Because Jay-Z's blueprint or Drake's blueprint or Kanye West's blueprint might not work for me. I'm a whole different person.
true.
I got a whole different personality. I got a
Speaking
whole
facts,
different
bro.
work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Speaking facts.
hey, what works for you works for you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't got to follow my footsteps, or I don't got to follow nobody else's footsteps. It's just because you figure out what your niche is and capitalize on that.
Go for it. What do you feel your biggest transition was from the art of balance to Hell of a Ride?
COVID.
COVID? Well, because Art of Balance is the first
19.
album, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Art
Right.
of Balance, yeah, but I made that in my room. Like, these were like on YouTube beats and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, that was like my first project back in like 20. Well, I made it in 2015, 16, and it came out 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Uh, So that was like me just like really trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing. And then, you know, as I just kept dropping music, and then Godspeed, X2, eventually Bite the Bullet, and yeah.
But the biggest transition you feel like as an artist, what would you say from that project to Hell of a
From
Ride?
Art of Balance?
Yeah, to Hell of a Ride. What do you feel your biggest transition has been?
In what aspect?
As
As
an
like,
artist, like you've seen it, but back then you look at yourself and you're like, damn, I know here now I done.
all right, this might sound like hella cap, bruh.
okay.
talk about it.
But ever since I was a kid, I felt like I could do something hella crazy. I just didn't know what it was. Like, I felt like I had this feeling like where it was like, if somebody wrapped like chains around me,
Yep.
I can literally break out of it.
Yep.
Like, I literally felt like that. And I remember being a kid and feeling like that, and even having some family members like low-key like dim my light as a child, where they were just like, Brent, hey, you showing off too much. You doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to chill out a little bit. Where it was like, where I had suppressed that feeling for so long through high school. You know what I mean? Like, going through high school, I was always this quiet kid, but I always felt like I could do something. And I wasn't necessarily sure what it was. I first thought it was sports, because I was decent at sports, and I felt like, you know, I felt like I could get better.
Yeah.
But then like I found music, and I was like, oh, okay.
Donnie, what's your birthday? When your sign?
March 17th, 1995. I'm a Pisces.
Pisces?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, skis. All
That's
right,
insane,
bet.
bro.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What the world can do to some, like, let him explode out of that box. Like they put him in a shell because they knew his talent. They knew what he had was too much. You're showing off.
Right.
Fuck no, motherfucker. I'm doing me.
Right.
You feel me? If that's showing off, I'm in the wrong group.
Well, see, yeah, like I was a kid, and I used to do like at school. Like, I remember being in kindergarten, I used to like perform music videos, like like songs that were on the radio and shit. Like, I performed like for girls and shit. Like, as a kid, like all like my older brothers, like, you know, friends and shit. And I was just like, I thought I was just like this cool little kid.
Yeah.
And like, but I always felt like, I don't know, something was just different. Like, I always felt like special. And to this day, I still feel like I'm special.
That's lit.
You know what I mean?
You need that energy.
No,
right?
bro, I'm like I said in the first track of the project, I'm not dimming my light for nobody. Bro.
Nobody. Let's
For
take
nobody,
a cheers
because
to
I
the
know-
light, boy.
Yeah,
Let's shine
exactly.
that shit
To
bright.
the light.
You're poured to the light, bro. If y'all at home, man, this is the
Oh,
light.
man.
Hell yeah.
Cheers. God damn.
Oh. I appreciate you for sliding through again. I think it's time. We gotta get into this album. 13 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Is that specific? I know it's calculated. Is there a reason to the 13?
No, that was as much as I can condense what I had.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
saying, did you have some that didn't make
It
the
was 12, but I added that intro way later.
cut? Okay, did you have some that didn't make the cut?
Oh, okay.
Oh, since the course of Bite the Bullet to not Art Balance, Hell of a Ride, I've made over, like, I would say, not full complete songs, but at least 300 records where it's just like,
You have vault. You have shit in the vault.
I have a vault.
Say that.
I could have put out like 3 projects like at the same time.
That's the shit I actually like to hear, bro. Like it hurts.
But it's just like, but there's no,
when you hear
but there's
people,
no point of doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
you know
there is a big point.
I putting everything out at one time.
I'm sorry.
Like 3 albums.
No.
I meant putting out 3 albums at one point.
But the vault. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, you need a vault. You need like that. Those demos you can go back to and shit. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean.
I feel you.
That's lit though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I mean, but as much as we be in the studio, bro, like
you should have.
It doesn't sound that out of like, you know, it's normal. You know what I mean? We'll cook up 2 to 3 ideas a night. That'll be like halfway done, and it's just like, okay, well, we can always come back to this.
You say just to clarify again, what producers on the album produce on this Hell of a Ride?
Well, on this Hell of a Ride, I had Official, Portal, which is Mario, Andrew Bareford, that's the homie, and Andrew. Yeah.
Andrew.
I had this other homie that I met through Instagram. His name's Bush Beats. He produced Confessions on the project, and the rest is produced by me.
Okay.
Yeah. I made majority of this project in my room.
That's lit, bro.
Yeah. COVID forced me to do that.
In his room.
In my room. Recorded. It's, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Behind that shit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of it behind me is still like overwhelming. Just like the fact how you smoking weed, but he wearing a Bob Marley t-shirt. But
I know I'm all peace, you know what I mean? I'm about the peace and just the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
That's the reason why you wear the Bob Marley?
Yeah, I fuck with Bob too. What you mean?
So
like,
we tossed you the blunt. You ain't gonna be like,
not right now. Maybe not right now. Maybe after
the right occasion.
After we turn the cameras off, baby. You know what I mean?
He'll know the right occasion for sure.
How do you regulate? You know what I'm saying? I should ask, how do you regulate or manage the partnerships you create and or even created? Like, how do you regulate or manage the partnerships you create and or created? Because you have a strong people around you for a reason. So talking about who you created around you, everybody has a strict role. You know what I'm saying? That they play, and they also play in your life without they realizing it or not.
Yeah.
So how did you regulate that for yourself and make it work to your ability?
Just keeping it as genuine as possible. Everybody I work with are my friends, you know what I mean? And I think like we all just kind of motivate each other to be better, you know what I mean? Like it's really like I don't want nothing from these guys. I'm sure they don't want nothing from me.
Respect.
We're just, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been working with these dudes before I had anything, and I still don't have everything. But it's just like we just fuck with each other off the rip, you know, because it's just love. We just believe in the vision, and ultimately it comes down to the music. The music's fire, like you know what I'm saying, like. And out of like making great music, I've made some like lifelong friends. Like I met some really good people.
Could you name drop a few?
Yeah, you know, Kenzo, fuck, I got so many I can list, bro. Like,
shout out to them too.
You know what I mean?
Y'all go look at the DSP archive.
You know, yeah, they're all, you know what I'm saying? Those are, you know what I mean? Like,
your team is lit though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's why I had to ask that.
To comment on the team, all trendsetters, bro. For real, like all y'all motherfuckers.
Like bro, they're all bosses.
You know what I'm saying? It's dope as hell, bro.
They're all bosses.
A tip? Would you say a little tip for people to build a strong team? What would you say? I know you said
don't focus on building a team.
Okay.
Like, because I remember
real.
I used to, when I first started this, I was like, I need a manager, I need this. And I would try to ask like some of my homies, like, you should do this for me. Like, look where I can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, people will never put the effort into you that you want if you have to force them to.
There we go.
They have to want to.
Nobody's gonna
they gotta want to, you know what I'm saying? And everybody I work with and kick it with, they do this shit themselves. We just here to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help. And if they want it as bad for themselves as, you know what I'm saying, I do, it's naturally gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like, bro, we got some real bosses in the camp where it's just like, bro, like anything I need when it comes to beats, vocalists, DJ, videographers, fuck, if I need to go get clothes, my brothers own a whole store. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only surrounded by people I admire. And that's the only people I keep around me.
I feel like that's just like God's plan though, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's a trip, bro.
Yeah.
How the stars align like that.
But
not gonna lie.
Speaking on features, is there going back to the album, is there a way you pick your features and who you want to hop on a track?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a fan of your music, like I'm just, you know, let's work. I definitely just that's really how it is. Like if I like the fucking I like what you do.
You're
like,
not gonna get someone that just for the hype of him, like, oh, he's hot right now, let me go grab him type shit.
Nah, because like I have access to a lot of people, but it's just like for like let me put in like a metaphorical little thing. Like
talk your shit, bro.
So like
talk your shit.
If I was eating a bowl of cereal with a spoon, and that's like me in the song, and fucking Jay Cyrus was a knife, and I have this certain record that's cool, but it doesn't necessarily work. Where it's just like
knife.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why use a knife to eat cereal when it's just like let's do something where it's like
let's get a spoon.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like
different flavored milk.
You know what I mean? It's like so you know what I mean? So like everything happens.
Shout out Jay Cyrus.
Shout out my brother Jay Cyrus, man. That's big bro right there. He really like, you know what I mean, opened his arms to me. Like one of the few in I would say like that really, because I met Cyrus through fucking opening up. Like I was doing concerts and he was on tour with Fora, and that's how I met fucking Cyrus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Lit. Whoa.
So he's always been someone I always, look up to. That's the homie for sure.
Okay.
But going back to what I was saying, like just because you have certain tools in your toolbox doesn't mean you necessarily need to like
use it.
Yeah, use it. You know what I'm saying? If the record ain't right or the video right, the vibe ain't right, then it's just like we can do another one. Yeah, we can do another one. We can do something else. We can do this. So it's just like that's what I learned.
What all went into the collab that you created with the one with MB Nell, Jay Cyrus, and yourself?
So around that time was like 2020. I would say September. I was doing a bunch of like.
He's holding them. Oof.
Yeah, I was.
Vault.
Yeah, I was doing a bunch of LA trips with the homies where we get Airbnb, stay there for a week, and just cook up. And that was one of the records we made out there, and it was just me. So Ofa Show made the beat, and Andrew Barefoot like helped on it. He made it. It was going crazy. So I hopped on it, rapped on it. And I was like, damn, Cyrus will go fucking crazy on this. So Cyrus was the first person I sent it to. Really? It didn't even have the chorus on it. Yeah. So I sent it to Cyrus, and then I actually sent it to him on the last day. And as we're driving home, he sends it back. So he was like on top of it, and the shit was just bananas. His verse is so stupid. Where I was like,
it's so crazy hearing this, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like the breakdown of a song, he's last on it. He's the last verse,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So he was the first one to get it, though. It's just crazy to hear.
Yeah, and he went crazy, and I was just like, I was like listening to it. We sat on it. I talked to O about it. I was like, who you think would sound fire on this? Like, what do you think? Like, what artist you? And like we went down different, like, you know what I'm saying? My first thought was like Mozzie. Mozzie would like go crazy on that.
Wow. That is true. I could actually hear that. I
never
thought about that.
Imagine that.
I never thought about
Imagine
that.
that.
No, that's
Imagine
like,
that.
I can see that.
That would be hard. So I was like,
Mozzie for the remix.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Hey, let's put it in the air. Let's put it in the universe.
So we speaking into existence over here, Pop. You feel me?
So, but I wanted that like some grimy shit, you know what I mean? I wanted someone like Northern California, someone to just go in there and just really talk their shit.
Yes, sir.
And always been a fan of Nell and what he's got going on. So I was like, I shot it to Nell. Nell thought it was hard and sent it back. And his verse was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And I was just like, yo, yeah. I think I got blessed by two legends. I was like, yo, like let's
3 if you ask me.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. So we sat on that for a long time and just really.
When did you put your verse in?
My verse was verse. My verse was first. Yeah.
Okay, so you sent it over with your verse on it to Jay.
Yeah. And gotcha. I kept it as it was, and they really like went crazy. So I was like,
did you want to though? Like, is there times where you're like, fuck, is that shit's done, but I want to feel like I fixed it, or they're like, I gotta leave it alone. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't have the chorus at that time.
Okay.
So like that was the big thing where it was like I remember playing the track for Cyrus where it just had all 3 of our verses, and Cyrus was like, "What you want to do for the chorus?" And I was just like, "Fuck, I don't know." And it was really at a time where it was just like let
me play some music.
I didn't know what to do with it, so eventually it ended up becoming what it was, and it was dope. The way it all came together was hella fire.
That's dope.
Yeah.
No, it came out amazing, bro.
Yeah.
It was a single before the album dropped, bro. That shit was so amazing.
And fucking what really makes that song crazy is Andrew played those keys in the background. So when it's just that grand piano, that dark ass, like it's so ridiculous. It's crazy as fuck.
Now, does that come in after the song is done? You say I'm gonna put this finishing touch, or like?
Nah, he did that. So Andrew's a beast. So he just fucking went crazy like while we were in LA.
Yep.
On
the piano?
On the piano. He played that. Yeah, it's not a sample. He played that.
A keypad, not piano, but
like a MIDI, like a fucking electronic.
What's his name again? I'm sorry.
Andrew Bareford.
Okay.
Shout out Drew.
What the hell? Shout out Drew.
And he actually did Blame on the project, the Blame interlude. He actually did that song.
Bro, that shit was hard too, bro. That shit was so hard talking some shit on that shit, but for real.
Yeah.
Transitioning in though. I know shit's open with shit's going on. We got shit to talk about next week for surely about.
What do you say? Let's talk about it.
And like just with the whole vaccines and everything, bro. There's a lot of shit going on, but when it comes to your artistry on being on the stage, you know what I'm talking about? Let's talk about the importance of the preparation that goes into getting ready for a show. You know what I mean? You know, I got it right here. Let me just read it. How important is it understanding the performance element for you when you're an artist? You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
It's like one of the most important things. Like, you can be a great studio artist, but if you lack live, if you're an awkward performer or you don't put no thought into it, you're not gonna make no money because majority of your money comes from fucking shows. You're not gonna survive and be fucking rich as fuck just off of streams. You get paid for doing performances and appearances and, you know what I'm saying, showing your face and showing that you can like hold your own in front of a crowd of people. Because that's what makes you go to a concert, all these artists have their merch. That's where you sell your merch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I would advise all artists to work on their fucking
stage presence.
Wow. Facts.
That's presence, not performance, but presence.
But it goes all hand in hand.
Thank you. Okay, there we go.
You gotta know how to work the stage, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
In all aspects, because it's just like, one thing I hate, like, is just going on stage and seeing someone be hella awkward. It's because I don't want to see that.
No.
Nobody there wants to see you be awkward, so just be great.
Be great.
Agreed.
Let it out.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing yourself a disservice by going up there. Like, bro, just kill it. Just go all out. Why not? You know what I mean?
True.
You're speaking on that though, but listening to the album, 22 minutes, 18 looking like a deer in the headlight.
Yeah, that happened to me.
You know what I mean?
Let's going back way back.
Let's talk about it though, because the confidence now, I know, bro. I've seen you on stages, it's crazy. But let's go back to that.
If we're saying like a turning point, I would say that was a turning point for me too. So I did a talent show out here. It was actually put together by the dude who runs Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He's actually from Stockton, and he was putting together like this talent show where he brought out some celebrity judges.
Shout out Hollywood.
He brought out, you know, Luna, Don Benjamin, I Love New York, Tiffany Pollard.
Okay.
And it was just so like, it was coming out of high school, we were just like, no one does that for Stockton. There's no like, we had Apollo night, but not everybody could do Apollo night. This was more just like everybody was out there trying to like do something.
Yeah. That's lit.
And I was rapping back then, and I went and auditioned and I passed. Like, I was like, oh shit, I made it. And I didn't really prepare for it. I just thought I was gonna go on stage and kind of like wing it.
I got this.
Yeah, I got it. And I was sorely mistaken. Like, I for sure went up there, said like the first 4, 6, 8 lines, and then froze.
Damn.
Completely froze.
What do you think did that?
Just not being prepared.
Whoa.
Preparation.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
20 steps ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, I thought it was easy, and I thought like just going up there was just nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when it came time for show day, and I had to get up there, and I completely just like saw everybody. It's different when you're upstage and you look down. Yeah. Everybody's looking at you.
And I'm sure it's not at this time. It's not like bright lights or you can't see the crowd. Like you're
no, because when you're in like this like era, I mean, of your fucking your like career, all you're trying to do is prove yourself. So like people are already coming in there looking at you judgmental because they're trying to like see what you're made of. So I'm hella naive to that. I pull up and I'm just like, all right. I go on there and just literally deer in the headlights. I got stuck. And I had family out there. I had my moms, I had my cousins, I had my brothers. And I remember looking out there and seeing like they're like they went from like smiling, like cheering to like literally like, oh fuck.
Yep.
And
That's
I got embarrassed. I'm gonna keep it 100,000%, bro. Like I was embarrassed.
We right here with you, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So after the show, some people were coming up to me giving me like sympathy, you know.
It's
Hey,
okay.
you did it's okay. You can do it. Like, just, we got another chance to try it. And I was just like, fuck that. I'm never letting that happen again.
Say that.
Never. Ever. And that's the moment where I knew, like, I love this shit because I was like, if I didn't, that would have been it.
Yeah, you would have been like, I'm done. Wrap it up. Let's go.
Exactly. And I was like, yo, I could really do this shit. I was just like, I think I just went into it unprepared and I was like, I got a little too ahead of myself.
Now he's one of the best performers in the game, if you ask me, bro.
Facts.
Oh my mama, if you get see Don Quez live, you're gonna see a performance.
Yeah, that's facts.
Not no fucking rapper over here playing their music and them over here just saying some words on top of it. Don Quez gonna give you the whole 9.
Yeah, and then some.
With some, yeah. That's what I said. It's gonna be a story behind the performance. I'm already knowing.
Fact, we've seen it. We witnessed it twice, y'all. We witnessed it. When it dives into you actually trying to, I guess in a sense, well, what am I trying to say? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it kicking in? We're off the Henny, bro.
I'm looking
right now.
What inspires you to continue to keep going regardless of the outcome? I was looking for that one to plug it in because what we just talked about right now that happened in that situation. So right now, you know what I'm saying, transitioning to you in a bigger picture. What inspires you to keep going regardless of the outcome? This is what I'm gonna keep doing.
Well, first off,
nothing.
I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do. And really, my family is really a big motivating factor for me. And I don't think I, as a kid, was so like family oriented.
Respectable.
You know what I'm saying? And this is me being honest. Like,
that's real.
I didn't feel like I was like. It was just like, you know what I mean? This is you know, it wasn't as important. And we had really went through some unfortunate events in the past year where it just really changed my whole perspective. Like my family and my friends and shit, like this shit really matters. Like, you know what I mean? Like people are going where it's just like that type of pain is just, it's unbearable where you're just like, fuck, bro, like, you know, everything is so here and there. And COVID, really, when COVID happened, it was just like everything stopped. Everything you thought mattered didn't matter anymore. Like everything, like you know what I'm saying? What you wore, how you presented yourself, your social media status, your blue check, the money in your pocket, your chains, the women, all that shit.
The book was rewritten.
Fact.
It was gone because it was like you had to stay in the crib. You couldn't flex no more. You couldn't do this no more. You couldn't do that no more. And all I had, and all we all had was like family and people we can lean on. And I'm just like so thankful that I have people in my life where I can just be like, yo, like, I love y'all, you know what I mean? Or I could just hang with y'all and it's just natural, just vibes. And, you know what I'm saying? That's a motivating factor because I'm trying to put all these people in position, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to the people I work with or my family, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not just for you.
It's not just for me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this to open up a door for you or, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Like, it's just like.
It shows, brother. It's all lie. It's a lot of weight on your shoulders with you saying that explanation that you're trying to give. That you actually did give.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? It's just your transition is like, how do you regulate? Like, how much weight can you handle, bro? Like at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you still trying to satisfy yourself, but then you still trying to satisfy like the comfort of what a real man should do. You know what I'm saying? But then like still past times, this, that, and the third, everybody wants to see past times and be a better person. I seen a quote today say, I want to buy my mama a house. That shouldn't always be the standard. You know what I'm saying? I see, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at that, but I'm looking at individuals like you, myself, Jay Jonah, everybody we surround ourselves with. The weight when people start to see the product of what we are actually able to produce, where do you start to does everybody actually start to help you out with that also? You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to satisfy them all, but
Not
do
only
them
that-
all still come through and actually satisfy? If you can you help me out with this, or I need a helping hand?
Yeah.
How is that transition for you? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm trying to say. It's
Well, I
like
was
you
gonna
could
say-
always keep going to, like, you know what I'm saying, putting out what you got to put out, satisfying whomever. I was the same way with I didn't go to college either, bro. So I kind of relate to a little bit. I don't relate to all. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But
no, I feel like what you're trying to say is, how do you express your emotions necessarily? Like, how do you, when you know you have a lot on your shoulders, are you keeping it in? Do you have someone to lean on necessarily to be like, bro, this is what's going on? You talking to a therapist?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
There we
Like,
go. Without, yeah.
My biggest therapist is the microphone. And I'll really, because I can say whatever I want and it's not going to talk back to me. And it's not going to say I'm wrong. And it's not going to judge me or anything like that, because like there's a lot of records I have that are so deep where I feel like I don't need to put it out. I just needed to say it out loud. And I have a great fucking family, like a supportive ass family that like I know I can talk to whenever time is tough. And I never try to put too much in myself. There was a time when I was trying to put too much in myself. And I know to an extent I still do it now, but the difference from then to now is like I live so much in the present. Like I accept my past for what it was, and I remember it, but I don't dwell on it. And then I don't stress about my future, and I cut all expectations out.
Live in the present.
Because
Whoa.
I know what I do now will completely dictate where I'm gonna be.
So now outweigh your past.
Yeah. Because my past is literally just the past. You know what I'm saying? Whatever mistakes I made or whatever the people I've hurt or anything like that, like, what am I gonna beat myself up for the rest of my life about it? Or I can be a better person now. Because if I'm a better person now, I'm not gonna reverse. I'm just gonna be better in the future.
How do you go ahead.
I was just saying, just speaking on that, I feel like when clouds weep, when I see that visual of and hear what you're saying in that song, I feel like that's I feel like was at that expressing you're at that breaking point. You know what I'm saying? You let people know like you're in that. You know what I'm saying? This is the present. You know what I'm saying? This is
it was like it's like the world went on pause, like completely. Like it was just complete pause, and I was just like, damn, like where do we go from here? Or is there anywhere to go? Like what the fuck? Like, so music has been my way of expression since I found it.
Gotcha.
And that's what keeps me from going insane.
Say that, bro. We all got our niche.
Nah,
bro.
that's what it is, and that's 100% real.
That's
like,
lit, bro.
Going insane is not a good feeling.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
How do you balance out friendship and business? You know what I'm saying? For you, as you try to transition to like what you want to partner up with, how do you transition friendship and business?
I think just this, it's not something we always like conversate about. I think I met like, besides my childhood friends that I grew up with, everyone I've met in like, I would say like in this field, they were all doing this before me, or not before me, but like at the same time. So it's not like I was trying to like convince anybody or anything like that to like work or we should do this and that. You should make beats or something like that. It was more just like when I met Kenzo was DJing, you know what I mean? And it was just like, well, I rap. Like,
they gotta want to be.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just works.
They gotta want to be.
Same thing with O and Jerry, and you know what I mean? Like it's just like, bro, like we already get along. Like might as well just add another thing to the resume. Like I always try to keep it as solid as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real. Let's be transparent with each other. Like you know what I mean? If you want some bread for something, or you want a certain cut or a split amount, or you know what I'm saying? Like let's talk about it.
Be upfront.
That's all it really takes is a motherfucking conversation, bro.
Coming to the partnership. Closed mouths
don't get fed.
You're the rapper, you got the DJ, you got the producer, you got all these avenues. When it comes down to being able to work with that, is everybody, you guys aren't talking numbers amongst each other, right? Numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm trying to put this song out. Oh, well, I got this beat. Just run some numbers up. Are you guys doing that? Is that how the transition goes in order to collab with each other?
No, but we can talk about that and it won't be awkward.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Bam. Understandable.
Yeah.
I just.
So I can, yeah, like I can.
How
like-
should it be at the transition of coming up? Is what I'm saying. It's like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like when in the music industry, you
Yeah.
got beats, you got the rapper, then you
Yeah.
got the producer, then you got the videographer.
At the end of the day, this is all a business. You know what I mean? Like, and I think the only people I work with are like professional businessmen and businesswomen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like numbers, money, and all that shit, like, should never be an issue. It should never make me feel some type of way, or vice versa. Like, you want to split? You want a certain split on this song? You want a certain thing like this? Anytime I drop, like, when I dropped this project, like every producer that was on it, I was like, what do you want
Lay it on
split
the
wise?
table.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
laying it on the table.
give me your numbers so I can, so we can get all these splits situated.
Got
Like,
you. There's no
'cause it's
reason
like,
to be have animosity
why,
later.
bro?
Like,
Because at the end of the day, we all trying to eat. I'm not doing no shicey ass business. Like,
got you.
let's make bread together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, then like I said, it's on divine time. It doesn't need to work when it needs, like, at that moment.
So if somebody wanted to get a feature from Don, how would that have to go down?
I mean, we could talk about it, but I mean, I'm really selective with just like everybody I work with, just because like I like I don't know, I like what I like.
Say that. You reach
And I'll
out.
be honest, like, yeah, and I reached out for people for verses and stuff like that, and in the past I've gotten denied, or you know what I mean, or I haven't got a response, but it's just like, if I feel like it's right, the vibe's right, I'm a fan of the music, like, why not work?
Got you. Got you.
And I feel like me, like, I earn the right to be picky with who and what I do and who I work with, just because,
Definitely.
you know what I mean? Like, I care about it so much, so I'm not just gonna do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you had the chance to work with any A-list celebrity, who would it be?
Oh man, the list is so large. Fuck. Yay, Kendrick.
Say Ye number one? Ye number one though?
Huh?
Is Ye number one?
Is he number one?
Right? Is he?
I wouldn't say he was number one, but he's up there.
Got you.
I'm sorry, like it's just like I'm just naming a bunch of
You and
names.
Kendrick
like,
on the track would be fucking crazy.
oh, bro, like
oh my
that.
god,
He's a big
Right.
inspiration. I'm a.
I hear Kendrick flow in you. I don't like to compare people either, but I hear that flow.
I'm not even mad at that.
I got you.
I'm not even mad at that because I'm a big Kendrick fan. I'll never deny that. You know, I'm inspired by what a lot of these big artists do.
Mm-hmm.
From the Drakes, the Kanye Wests, the Tyler the Creators, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on.
Thanks.
I'm just a fan of music and hip hop.
You're the student of the culture.
Yeah.
I think it's time, JG. We've been going at it. We damn near an hour in.
We're at an hour right now.
Yeah, I said we were supposed to do a halftime. We damn near at a
What the
3.5 now. Let's take a deep breath, Pop. Let's get it, bro.
How the fuck Don get? We got past an hour.
Done.
That didn't even feel like an hour. I'm not
No,
gonna
not
lie.
at all. We good. This is TPH time. This is where we dive into the mind of a true PH. This is we get into the mind of a true pothead.
Yeah.
I know you don't smoke. Or not say you don't smoke. I know you smoke on occasion.
Yeah.
Right? If this is an occasion that you like to do, I like to appreciate a deep breath when you're on the road moving, you know what I'm saying? Moving and grooving, stepping in traffic. I'm going about it. A quick deep breath can do a lot. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
facts.
if y'all don't mind, real quick, if you're at home, you're on the road, let's do a quick deep breath real quick.
Leave your eyes open.
I close mine.
Okay. I feel that.
You feel me?
I feel that.
I'm about to spark up. You got yours?
Yeah.
You want to spark one?
I'm good, bro.
TPH
All
I'm
right,
good.
time?
for sure.
Good.
TPH time.
Can I get a water?
In life, he's gonna answer too. In life, we all have goals. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Life, there is a
Singing
bunch
with
of
the deep
goals.
shit.
What is yours?
What's my goal in life?
What's your goal?
You with the deep shit.
My ultimate goal in life.
Thank you,
Um. That's a really deep question where you can go
He be-
so in depth or like.
They be killing it.
Just off the top,
You
just
be
like
killing
this
it.
TPH time. You know what I'm saying? If you had a blunt in your hand, it might have
Yeah.
been easier. You feel me?
I think
What was the question again?
Life's full of goals. What's yours?
to be the best artist, musician of my generation.
Say that. Say that with pride, bro. I need your chest.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Hold on, let me say, yeah,
Right.
being the best musician, artist, fucking in all aspects of my generation for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, I really believe that too.
I'm with that. Like you said, right?
Yeah. What about you, JG?
My biggest goal in life, technically, as we're saying,
Mhm.
fucking just be the best man I can be in every avenue. Like, just in every avenue, bro. I don't know how I can look at that. Just be the best man I can be. You know what I'm saying? With my woman, with my friends, with whoever, my mom, dad, to be the best man.
In my family, I've seen there's a lot going on. The plates are shifting, right? You know what I'm saying? And we can go into depth. We're not to right now, but I think to keep the shit moving, to keep the ball rolling, to keep these plays shifting. You know what I'm saying? For me, as of right now, is my goal right now. What I see it's time to go and keep the generations going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying having a kid right now, but having life set up for it. You know what I mean? Generational
I
wealth.
think you kind of
Absolutely not.
I
Absolutely
don't
not.
know.
Absolutely not. I made that
Like,
clear.
yeah.
Absolutely not. Let's make that clear.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that keep them ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? I have my little brother out here balling in there AZ right now. You know what I'm saying? I got to shout out my little brother Max. He played a game last night over here regularly on a football field.
Hell
Shout
yeah.
out Max.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to start with myself. I got to make sure I'm right before I do get that family. You know what I mean? To make sure that I have everything set up to where when I do have a kid, I say no because it's a lesson, not because I can't. Feel me?
I feel that.
That's
feel
what
that.
I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You got that shit on like live.
That's bro. I hold myself accountable every episode I talk to y'all. You know what I mean? I hope y'all understand we keeping it real here on BSP.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Fact.
10 years from now, I'm definitely holding that number. Hey man, remember when you said, man? Hey, remember? Nah, had to say that. I mean, honestly, for me, I didn't know we was past an hour. I did get a lot. I got one more left though for me.
I got what said. What do you feel Don Quez's
Actually,
biggest accomplishment has been thus far?
My biggest accomplishment.
Where do you look back and like, fuck, that was the one. It doesn't have to be a trophy. It doesn't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like a trophy sense. Like, what do you feel?
My mom being able to see me perform my first headline show.
That's
lit.
That was
that's lit.
Loudest one in the room.
Really?
Sure. Loudest one in the room for sure.
Respect. You got it, bro. That's mom's, bro.
Yeah, it was I mean, cause she never doubted me ever from the get.
Yeah.
Anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when times was hard and I was like, moms, I need help with this because I'm doing music, and she never questioned it, never nothing. It was
amazing.
Now, when your mom does your mom listen to your music, or does she just love the passion that you provide, or that you show for your art? What is it that she's like?
She loved it. She loved my music, and she used to be on this bowling team, and she would just bug everybody. Like, she used to bowl with the earpiece in and just tell everybody to listen to it, this and that. She used to call me up and be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, this guy knows your music or something like this. You should call me FaceTime. She's like, you want to say hi to him or something?
Your mom low key like putting you out there, like manager type status.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
And hey man, condolences again. I don't think I ever told you this in person.
It's all good, man.
All love, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely in the prayers for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I mean,
I don't like to deal with it.
Real quick, just to anybody in the situation, any words of encouragement you would give somebody that is dealing with it, and I know you go through it every day. You know what I mean? But just to keep it going forward.
Just don't try to fill a void with something that isn't like meaningful. Don't search for something that isn't healthy to try to like bring some type of like feeling. You know what I mean? Because when shit happens like that, you're just reaching for anything. You know what I mean? Like,
which can lead to
and it don't even got to be reaching for happiness. It's just like you just need something, and it's just like,
That's real.
Yeah,
No, that's real.
that's why I
Nah,
said
yeah, we ain't got to get too much
Yeah,
into it,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I
nah,
had to get
for
that out,
sure,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
sure, for
Because
sure.
that's real as hell,
For
bro.
sure.
It goes on in
Mhm.
everybody's, you know what I'm saying, in life in general, bro.
Mhm.
So, had to get that out.
Yeah, that's deep.
Mhm.
Donnie,
I got him, bro. You
got more?
bro. I told
no,
you.
I got one too, but I'm just saying,
I
like,
told Don bro when he got in here, I was like, I had to go deep in the notes. His name was in the notes for a minute. You feel me?
I respect it.
The Moth and the Flame.
Yeah.
There was a little part in that song where
Mhm.
you kind of went. How do you explain that? Where you
What?
change your voice
Uh,
and talk third person in a sense, right?
yeah.
How do you delegate the hate from the love? You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
it sounds like that there's love around you,
hmm
but it could be fake love. It could be that hate love. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't spend too much time on it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I don't spend too much time wondering like, is this person fuck with me or this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna just like my thing is like I'm gonna always show people respect. I'm gonna look you in the eyes and shake your hands. But if you don't got genuine love towards me or what I got going on, you'll weave yourself out. I don't even
Definitely.
gotta.
We cut the snakes in the grass.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know
I
what
don't
I'm
even
saying?
gotta do too much. It's more just like I treated you from respect from the get. And if
Mhm.
you want to go the opposite way, that's on you.
Right.
You stay balanced. You know what you got going on every day
Yeah.
too.
Coming from
dope.
Stockton, you got to keep that type of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That chip on
yeah.
your shoulder type shit.
Well, touch on that brings discipline.
Yeah.
How important is discipline to you?
Very. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a very disciplined person. I mean, to some extent, you know what I mean. I dive into whatever I need to dive into, but as far as like when it comes to like my business and my music and shit, like it's pretty much.
It's like you're not going to the club at night. You staying in the studio.
I mean, I'll go to the club. Like
But we
I'll go
going
turn up. I'll go have a good time. But I just know the next day I gotta hit the studio or something.
got
Okay,
you.
there we go.
Got you.
There we
I
go.
always like to have fun, bro. Like I love to have fun, but there's a time and place for everything. I don't want to work all my life either. You know?
Another
There's
one,
a
bro?
shot poured already. I didn't even know there was one here. I forgot I poured it. I think you got one too, bro. You ready? We damn near. We getting close. We gonna have a final
shout
shot
out
too,
Emil,
though.
actually. Man, for real. Yeah,
Let's get
I
it
guess
done.
I'll take one.
Take one. H2O is the
Salute.
best chaser. Cheers, man. Oof. Man, what do I got? You good? How you feeling? I'm feeling good.
Bro, hey, stop giving me Hennessy shots. You know how I'm feeling. God damn.
Facts.
Hey, Donnie, what goes into the process on creating not just a music video, but your music videos? And I asked you that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what gave you the confidence to want to work with such individuals, such as like choreography and people like that? Because you have like you're like fashion guru, bro. Like, who you had a stylist?
Nah, this is me. I've been dripped since a kid.
Feel me?
Yeah, it's just
Talk
it's just
your
in me.
shit, bro.
It's just in me. Like I gotta change the fit at least 2 or 3 times before I leave the crib. That's just gotta feel right before I leave the house. It just gotta feel right.
Oh, is that shoes included or
Shoes, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is me as a kid. Like, you know, my brother's own a store where it's just clothes. So all we do is, you know, that's another expression of mine. Like, I just like to dress
Fashion.
and you know what I'm saying? And whatever it is, like if it looks cool, then it's like almost like a way of speaking without even saying anything.
What year do you start dressing to your liking type thing? Niggas get dressed by their parents, bro. My mom used to put on my outfits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in 6th grade, bro. You wearing this type shit.
I mean, I went to elementary school as like a little kid. I fucking wore a uniform just for like a couple years, but I had switched schools and I always put an effort into what I was wearing. Like always. Like I don't know what it was. Maybe I was influenced by shit I seen on the TV or you know what I mean, just my cousins or shit like that, you know what I mean? So I just been influenced by a lot of like dope shit. So it just kind of just started from the beginning and I just kind of just wiggle my way through fashion and whatever.
Hell yeah.
It comes with the whole package as an
it.
artist. Like this. You see this box I'm drawing out right here? He's hitting every point, bro. It's the face. If fuck with my boy Don Quez,
all around,
bro. You feel me?
All around individual, that's for sure.
What are we? I'm gonna say we one's tuning in right now. You know what I'm saying? As the people gotta do to get you and have you stay at the top? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we got to do, bro?
I think it starts with me a little bit more.
Okay.
But all anybody has to do is just keep listening to my music and keep playing the videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
come support.
See what come to the shows, you know, buy merch. Like, you're gonna see what it's gonna evolve to, like, soon. Everybody will.
Mm-hmm.
But in divine timing, when that timing comes, it's gonna be like,
he knows, bro. I know he sees like
no, like when it happens, it happens. It's just like, you know, that's why I like with a lot of shit I've been doing, like I cut all expectations. Like with the listening party, I didn't we promoted it the week of, like 4 days before,
on some Kanye shit,
and we didn't like. I was nervous because I didn't put out no music in 2020 or at the end of 2020, and like it was a long hiatus where I wasn't putting nothing out on a platform.
Yeah.
So I didn't know who the fuck was gonna pull up. I was, you know, sending invites to people, you know, but that doesn't mean, hey, that's gonna guarantee you to come.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more just like, pull up, I'm doing this. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, then. And like I told one of you guys, I was in the back the whole time of that night, and I was nervous as fuck. I ain't never been nervous like that in a minute, and I think it was just like as time passed, I've been tucked in the crib so long, and you know, we've been on lockdown for COVID and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything's been away, so I was just like, I was just away, and that was the first time where I was like, oh shit, we here again. Like, you know, back to square one. Because every time I drop a project or a body of work, I'm like, that feels like a square one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, all right. And I was super thankful and happy for everybody that pulled up. Like, you know, words can't even express that type of feeling. You know what I mean? That support is just, it's unreal.
That's lit.
What was that the first time you ever been at that venue for?
No. Like, so that's actually next door to the studio.
To the studio.
Yeah. So, but it's like, it used to be a venue space. I'm not sure if it's a venue space anymore, but it has a stage and shit. So
yeah, no,
like,
that shit's live. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit's live. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Donnie got the Henny.
Are you kidding me right now?
We almost done. We wrapping up.
We're not almost done. It's half a bottle left.
No, I'm talking about with the podcast. We gotta get the final shot in with the people. They know what it is. They know there comes a final shot. You
Donnie, you want a shot?
The final one. It's the final. The final shot.
Yeah. Oh, final shot.
Okay, hold on. Let's be real. But when this camera turns off, we finish this bottle. Donnie said we
get it. Oh my god! Damn.
Hey, Donnie getting.
I didn't even finish my weed.
What?
I didn't even finish my weed.
Oh, you had a long week, huh?
Bro, long week. No cap. No cap.
Let me get your shot glass so we can sign up at this motherfucker, bro.
Shout out to my job. They fucking with a nigga right now.
While we get this final shot in. You got something real quick? No, go ahead.
Just a lightweight, but go ahead though.
No, you got it.
No, I'm just gonna highlight my man Don's. Like, I just wanna know, like, I know that you just put out the whole album right now, but are we looking forward to something else from this album? Is there a deluxe?
Yes.
Is there a...
Ooh, I didn't say there was
a... Exclusive! That's a big exclusive!
Nah. That's not in the script! That's not in the script, man! All right, so...
see, he asked the question at the... You know what I mean?
Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
We're working on some shit. Yeah, for sure. I'll say that. We're working on a lot of shit, like... I spent so much time on this project where I'm like I'm not just gonna let it go under people's radar. You know what I mean?
Yes,
There's gonna be a lot of footwork and a lot of shit that's gonna go into this. So
it's gonna be an explosion.
Yeah. So it might be something where like the amount of work we're gonna put into it is just like, this might want to be those projects that people catch on late where it's like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then it's like there, and then it's like rest of the catalog's there. So
keeps
it's
coming.
Like, right.
Totally understandable.
You know what I mean?
That happens though.
Yeah.
That happens. That happens.
Before we take this shot, let's cheers up real quick.
We don't gotta take it though.
We gotta take it.
Oh,
we gotta take it.
We don't gotta take it.
We gotta take it. What separates you from everybody else in the game you're playing in? From everybody else.
I don't want to compare myself, but like I just know what I want. Simple as that. Like, I know what I want and I know what I want to do.
That's it.
I respect that. Take a
That's
shot
it.
to that.
Cheers.
Take a shot to that motherfucker knowing his mind. Don Quez knowing his
It's
worth.
true
Cheers,
north.
Know what he
cheers,
want,
cheers,
bro.
cheers.
Man.
Yeah. Ooh, we had Don Quez on BSP.
Every time I've been taking this shot, god damn. And I fuck with the yak.
Ooh.
Oh shit. I should just got regular, no cap.
We got Don Quez on BSP. I was gonna say VSOP.
Oh yeah, that's the hand talking for sure.
Hey, you wearing pants?
I don't know. I might not be. Huh?
Signing out this motherfucker.
Hold on.
Oh,
Real quick. Where can they find
shit.
you at? Instagrams, all that shit.
Yep,
Let them know.
Yep.
Instagram, Twitter, Don Quez, CWT, Apple Music. Hell of a ride out now.
Well, now go stream it.
Go stream that shit for sure.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell of a ride.
We out of here, bro. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all follow, like, comment, subscribe for real.
If you haven't yet, you sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing out this thing. It's your boy JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
Don Quez, you know what time it is. Big 29 shit, you know?
Yes, sir.
God damn. I told y'all we got it, man. Signing out,
Yeah.
bro. It's blowing smoke.